next anime that we're going to be talking about is The Summer Hikaru Died, and right off the bat, watching the trailer, I already knew that I was going to love this anime, but, I loved it more than I thought it was. It's so good. The animation, this one is like up there for best animation of the season. Again, I'm fighting with City of the animation because the City animation is so unique, but dude, the way they animate everything, from the creatures to the spirits to the way he deforms is so good. I love it. And the opening is so cool too. Opening is one of the best openings of the season. The story, I would argue, is probably the most compelling of the season too, where it's Hikaru, who's the dude who, he died, and I wish I remembered the other main boy's name, but main boy is basically processing with the fact that his friend is dead and whatever has come back to him is not Hikaru. It's this entity that he doesn't know if it's a spirit, he doesn't know if it's some infestation, he doesn't know what it is, but it's kind of this thing where, it's not Hikaru, right? But it's something else. And I like the first 3 episodes because the first 3 episodes is basically him processing the fact that this is not Hikaru, but I want it to be Hikaru. But as he's slowly trying to be whatever, I'll just pretend, he obviously realizes it's not working. So when we get to the crescendo, which is at episode 3, he's just no, I can't do this because you're not Hikaru. You can't be Hikaru. Everything, you look like him, you sound like him, and your mannerisms are the same. But I know deep inside, you are not Hikaru. And they established the fact at the beginning that this entity that took over Hikaru, who we will be calling Hikaru, this new Hikaru was okay, well, if you don't accept me for who I am, I'm just going to kill you. And he does actually attempt to do that, but he realized he can't go through with it. He's like, I'm like, okay. He's like, I don't know why I can't. I just can't. And I don't want you to hate me. And I know that I probably made you upset, and I'm sorry for that. And it gets to the point that at the end of the first 3 episodes, the new Hikaru is sitting there and being like, listen, I know what I did to you was bad, and I know that I've scared you, and I just don't. He's like, I don't know what this feeling is, but I just need you by my side. And the main boy is like, okay, it's wow, that really sounds like loneliness. And it kind of hits him with, is this what loneliness is? It's basically a child. And one of his other friends in his class mentioned that, being like, oh yeah, he's acting a lot more bratty. He's basically clinging to you, and you kind of see where it's oh yes, this entity is new. He doesn't know. He might have certain sensations, but he's experiencing everything for the first time because he was just a whatever. He seemed like he was a creature with no real purpose or thought, but now he has a body that can help him think, that can help him process, that can help him actually feel feelings and sensations. And so he's just I don't know all these things, but what I do know is I want to be by your side and I want to be able to stick by you. And I think part of that is still Hikaru, but I think it's just amplified with the sensation they've had. And this whole melodrama BLS thing is happening, and I'm still on the fence about it, but there are certain things that make me be okay, this is just a BL horror, which is I'm fine. I am down to rock with that. I'm just saying, there's some situations I sat there, I'm just okay. There was a particular scene where Hikaru and main boy, they were in the sports room, and you know that if 2 characters are in a sports room, either something bad is gonna happen or something dirty is gonna happen. And you know what? This is the first time I've kind of gotten a mixture of the two, because he puts his there's no way good I can say this, but he puts his hand in his chest, not in a sexual way initially, but Hikaru's kind of feeling it. He's kind of feeling it, but it's not supposed to be sexual. But I don't know what this anime is doing, and it's kind of weird, but I'm kind of fucking with it. But like I said, while all this melodrama BL love is happening, BLS love is happening, I don't know, there's a dude who seems to work for a company that seems to have some association with the thing that took over Hikaru, or whatever entity that's been up there, or entities that's been up there. And now they realize, oh, we kind of fucked up, because whatever we left up there that was supposed to be left up there is now no longer there, but here. And now it might be fucked. We might all be fucked, and I don't know how. Because there was a lady who ended up passing away that might have some association with the entity that's currently taking over Hikaru. And now the dude who works for the company is just like, oh, well, that's a problem. I don't know how we're going to solve this. We're going to have to solve this, but this is a lot more serious than I anticipated. And this is not good. And honestly, the way I see it, this seems like the very predictable trope of like those 80 alien movies. Like E.T.'s the one that comes to mind, but I don't want to call this E.T. because it's obviously nothing like it. But obviously the story is going to be that main boy is like we've already gotten the process of main boy is scared of this new entity that calls himself Hikaru. But now has come to understand that, like, okay, well, it's just like, it's not, it doesn't seem dangerous, but I also think part of it is the fact that it still looks and acts like his friend to an extent, and I think it's him still not processing the fact that his friend is no longer with them. So I think this is going to be a thing where he's going to grow more and more and more attached with them, and the company's going to find out that Hikaru is the thing that's now the entity, and it's going to end up in this like 3-episode finale type stuff, or 2-episode finale type stuff, where they might try to get away, he might try to defend them, he might be like, oh, no, this is like Hikaru there's still part of him that's inside there, but obviously the village is like, we need to kill that thing because people keep dying. I mean, we already kind of had that because main boy confessed to some random lady in a shop that kind of sensed that whatever whatever the boy was dealing with is the same feeling that has been up in the mountain, and so they have that little interaction, which leads to main boy telling off Hikaru in the first place. So I mean, we'll probably get fast to that. This is gonna lead to nothing good. It's gonna lead to nothing good. Like when I mean not good either, I mean story-wise, it's gonna be fantastic. I predict story-wise this is gonna be a banger, but for them as characters, this is gonna lead to nothing good. This is gonna lead to nothing good happening for them. I predict that either both of them pass away or that whole village is going up in flames. Like, one of the two has to happen. Something major is gonna happen. Honestly, I can see it if you want a satisfying ending, like the whole village just getting murked, and both of them walking off, just traveling and being like with like this entity that's attached to the boy, and being like, I don't care if it's Hikaru, like I just need him by my side, and him never coping with that fact, and it being like a very dark ending of, never processing your feelings, which would be interesting because we just finished the anime that was all about processing your feelings, and now we're going into this that's like, hey, I know that this entity is bad for me, and maybe it's the reason it's causing all of the death in the city, and maybe it's like not good, it's probably gonna hurt me, and maybe this will be bad in the long run, and I've already gotten warnings for it, but it makes me feel good, so I'm going to keep it. I'm in love, I'm invested in it, I think that it's a banger of a show, and I'm ready to explore the darkness.